This woman was framed by her own sister for a fall, but the next second, her husband rushed over and immediately slapped her across the face. He accused her of stealing the sister's place as the true daughter, and now trying to kill her. The wife denied it, but the husband didn't believe her. He grabbed her chin and sneered that she had stolen the sister's family, her lover, and now her life. Just then, the sister stood up, pretending to be kind. She told the husband not to blame the wife. At that moment, the wife demanded the sister tell the truth. The husband immediately shoved his wife to the ground. He called her disgusting. Then he picked up the sister and carried her away. Unexpectedly, the wife clutched her stomach. She was pregnant with his child. She went inside the house, but the mother-in-law was waiting. The mother-in-law immediately shouted at her for harming the sister. She threw divorce papers on the table and ordered her to sign them. The wife begged her, revealing that she was pregnant, but the mother-in-law just laughed. She accused the wife of carrying another man's child. Heartbroken, the wife picked up the papers and went to her room. As she signed the divorce agreement, the husband suddenly burst in. He saw the papers and asked if she was really pregnant. But then, he accused her of using a child as a trick. At that moment, the wife gave up. She looked at him and lied that she was never pregnant. The husband became furious. He accused her of finding another man to have a baby with. The next second, he pushed her onto the bed. The wife fought back, screaming that she wanted a divorce. The husband immediately stopped. He ripped the signed papers to shreds and threw them in her face. He roared that he would be the one to decide when the marriage was over, trapping her completely. The husband sneered at his ex-wife and her son. He immediately declared that the child must die. He began to count down from 3. Just then, the wife fell to her knees. She begged him to save their son. The husband laughed cruelly. He asked her which man she had the child with. At that moment, the wife looked up with tears in her eyes. She revealed the child was his. The husband was stunned. The wife said she would do anything he wanted, as long as he let her take their son to the hospital. The husband suddenly agreed, but the next second he grabbed her chin. He told her she would move into his house and pay for her mistake. Just then, the sister approached the wife alone. She immediately dropped her act and demanded the wife sign the divorce papers. Unexpectedly, the wife realized the husband had never divorced her. Later at the house, the husband grabbed her. He choked her, accusing her of having a child with another man. Suddenly, he let her go and threw a document at her. It was a bill for $5 million. He immediately told her to pay him back for all the money he had spent on her and the sister. The wife said she was just a servant. Unexpectedly, the husband smiled. He ordered her to serve the sister during the day and work as a hostess at a club at night. He promised to divorce her once she paid the debt. That night, the wife was forced to go to the club. The manager told her the client was very important. The wife walked into the room. Suddenly, she saw her own husband sitting there, waiting for her. This woman was forced to work as a hostess by her own husband. But the next second, she realized her first client was the husband himself. He immediately dismissed the manager and told his wife to sit next to him. He sneered that the dress suited her. He suddenly grabbed her leg, mocking her for having been with countless men. The wife said nothing. She poured him a glass of wine, but the husband immediately grabbed an expensive bottle of champagne. He ordered her to drink the entire thing to pay off her debt. Without a word, the wife immediately began to chug the bottle. At that moment, the husband became furious. He grabbed her face, enraged that she would rather poison herself than drink with him. Later, the wife ran to the bathroom, sick from the alcohol. Unexpectedly, a rival hostess and her friends cornered her. The rival immediately grabbed the wife's hair and shoved her head into the sink. The rival revealed she was working for the sister. She slapped the wife across the face. The wife immediately fought back, grabbing the rival's arm. Just then, the rival's friends ganged up on the wife, beating her to the ground. The rival pulled out her phone to film. She ordered the wife to apologize to the sister and call herself a tramp. The wife just spat blood in her face. The rival raised her hand to strike again, but at that moment a man shouted, "Stop!" It was the husband. This woman was being brutally beaten by a rival. But suddenly the husband burst in and shouted, "Stop!" He immediately stormed over and slapped the rival hard across the face. The next second, he rushed to his wife's side. She was unconscious on the cold floor. He desperately tried to wake her. At that moment, the wife's eyes fluttered open. She whispered that her head hurt. The husband panicked. He scooped her into his arms and immediately rushed her to the hospital. He ran alongside the gurney, begging her not to die. He shouted that he would pay any price to save her. Just then, they reached the operating room. The husband grabbed a doctor and threatened the entire hospital if she didn't survive. As he waited, 2 nurses gossiped nearby. They called his wife a shameless homewrecker. Unexpectedly, the wife's son appeared. He shouted the nurses not to say bad things about his mother. The next second, the boy walked up to the husband. He demanded to know what the man did to his mom. The husband said he saved her, but the boy didn't believe him. He immediately accused the man of bullying his mother before. Just then, the doctor came out. The wife was out of danger, but the husband didn't go to her. Instead, he returned to the club. His assistant had brought the hostesses who attacked his wife. The husband immediately ordered them to drink until he was satisfied. The women were terrified. They immediately fell to their knees and confessed that the rival had paid them. At that moment, the husband's eyes grew cold. He grabbed the rival's chin and asked, "Whose money?"